Hi everyone, today I want to show you what's behind the gate. It's Garden House. It's a beautiful, newly built 5-bedroom executive house with 3 en-suites, family bathroom, large kitchen, diner, utility room. Come inside, let's have a look. So although we're in what would have originally been part of the beer garden of the Six Bells pub, so the developer that bought this, he bought it from the Six Bells pub many years ago, and I think the house was completed late summer last year. Although I say completed, there's a few little minor finishing bits and pieces to do, but we're there. I don't know if you can pick it up, because some people have said, oh, they're worried about the noise of the pub. There is not a soul out there at the moment. I think once or twice a year they may have a beer festival, and what I would say to any buyer, either join in or go away for that weekend. That's what I would say. But if you can just pick it up, I'm not sure you can, the Fulbourn Primary School is just over to my left, and the playing fields, playgrounds are sort of over here, and I can hear the children in the playground. That's about as noisy, I think, as it's going to get, other than maybe the beer festival is on. But I think that's quite nice. Hey, to have your own pub in the garden, that's a nice touch, I think. So as you can see, you've got this long driveway, you've got some really good parking, and it's a proper double garage. You know, I hate it when people say, well, they've got a double garage and you get 2 cars and you can't open the doors. This you can, and it's also got, as you can see, you've got 2 dormer windows, so you've got some good space in the attic, loft, whatever. It's essentially another room. Obviously these are electric doors. If we just come through, we will have a quick look in the garage. So if you come in, just excuse the few little bit of building materials and wheelbarrows, but you've got a really good sized garage with a proper staircase, not a dangerous set of steps, a proper staircase that takes us up to that space above, which would be a perfect home office or whatever you want it to be, really. I mean, this is a big room. There is no light on at the moment. A really big room. Perfect home office for my money, even though there's a home office in the main house. And then, room for comfortably 5 or 6 cars, if you have that many. I've said with 5 bedrooms and you've got young children that have driving licenses, maybe you will need that space for cars. Because there's another space here, and that takes us round. In fact, you can navigate the full perimeter of the house. You can go down this side or that side. Take your pick. But we're going to go through. We'll go in and have a look. Please come in. Now, very neutral in terms of decor, which is fine, because it's a blank canvas for anyone to do what they wish to do to it. This is all Cardine flooring, which is actually, I think, finished really nicely. I love the black border going around. I think that's really quite nice. If we come through here into the kitchen, nice big central island, really big sink, some integral appliances. There's a dishwasher, there's an oven. I think that's a double oven, or was it just a grill? Maybe a grill. If we come through here into the utility room, which is really lovely, with the side door going to the back garden. Fridge freezer here. Induction hob. Lots of storage. Pantry units in here, which is really great. And you've still got room here, over this side, to have a nice dining table. So there is the ground floor bathroom. And then we've got the home office. That's what I class this room as, is the home office. It's not big enough to be a dining, well, you could get a dining table in here, but I think it's designed to be the home office, which is great. You've got these 2 windows in here, and they are a modern sash actually. They're a UPVC sash window, which is quite a nice finish. And back round here, and you've got a really, really good size family room. Nice bay window, again a set of bifold doors here, and that's a really nice size. Okay, so here we are on the first floor. We're going to come round this way into bedroom. I would class this as bedroom 2. I say that. It could also be the main bedroom, because it is a really lovely size, and right behind you you've got a built-in wardrobe. Except, in fact, one thing that the developer did very well in this build, I think every single room has wardrobe space. One has a slightly different layout because it has a walk-in wardrobe, which is on the second floor. But that's really useful, because we see so many times where you have a nice room, but no storage, and we all need storage. We all need to hang our clothes somewhere. So this could be the main bedroom, and it's got a really lovely, if we come through here, a really lovely large shower tray, a really lovely ensuite. Again, all very neutral colours, none of it's offensive, but nicely done. And that's the nice thing about these one-off projects, is that there's a lot of thought gone into the layout and how it's going to work for an individual family. So we've gone from bedroom 2, I think, to bedroom 3. So again, a really nice sized bedroom. They're all double rooms, by the way, inside in this house. Again, with some really good storage built in there, with another ensuite. If we go straight across from here, you've got the family bathroom. And that is a really good size bathroom, really nice large shower tray. It's nice to see a bath. Vanity unit with a sink. There's a WC behind there. And then we'll come, actually, let's not forget this. Again, some more storage. And don't forget how important that is. And then we've got bedroom 4 and 5. I think they're very similar in size. In fact, they're probably identical. So if we come through into the bedroom, but again, what he's done well, he's put a wardrobe in. So again, every room has wardrobe space. We'll go up to the second floor, and hopefully you'll agree that this is a spectacular room. But for some people, they may choose to have that room, the first room I showed you, as their main room, but this is what the developer had in mind as being the principal bedroom, with this wall here hiding what's behind is a walk-in wardrobe. So obviously it's designed, you can see the plugs here and the light switches. It's designed to have a bed sitting here. You've got 2 dormer windows here. And if we go behind, there's room for a walk-in wardrobe, but really good space. And if we come round here, a beautifully finished ensuite to the main bedroom. I love the tiles, really big shower. I mean, it's as big as some people's bedroom, but it works really well in this attic space. I mean, look at the size of that shower tray. That is huge. That must be at least a 2 metre shower tray. So I think hopefully you'd agree it's quite special. And it's currently on the market at £1,350,000. And given that it's around 3,500 square foot, that's good value. Now we're out into the rear garden, and what I really love is that old flint wall running the back here. I think that's a really lovely feature. And I say, it's not a huge garden, but it's a lovely space. And not everyone wants a big garden, because don't forget, the bigger the garden, the more work that's required. And wouldn't it be nice just to have a weekend off and enjoy the garden rather than having to spend the weekend maintaining the garden? So I think it's a really nice balance, what you've got here. And if you just flip the camera, if you come this way, and I really like this, I think the buildings around are really attractive, but if you just look to the left here, you can see the spiral of the church. And I love that. Now that is south there, hence the sun. What time is it now? It's 1:45. East is over here. So this time of year, and as we go into the summer months, you're going to get lots of sunshine. We are pretty much in full sun in the whole of the garden. You can just see some shadowing from the hedge there, but we are in full sunshine here right now. So yes, it's not quite a south-facing garden, but it's a east-south aspect. That's a nice aspect anyway. And if you do come around here, you might be able to see there is a chimney on the outside of this gable end here. Now, whilst there's not a fireplace or a log burner internally, they did build a chimney stack. So behind that wall in that lounge, you could open it up, and I suspect someone will, and put a log burner in. But he's just left that to any buyer. Some people are a bit anti log burners. I know. Are they being phased out completely? Well, they're certainly much stricter on the fuel that you can burn in them, which is the right thing to do. But at the moment, it's a chimney stack, and it's for someone to decide whether they wish to put that in once they move in. That's entirely up to them. But hopefully you agree, although pub is the other side, there's no one there at the moment, but it's not a busy pub. And even if you came back this evening, you probably wouldn't hear anyone. What he did do, which is really nice, when he first started the development, he put the hedge in, so the hedge is already mature. May sound simple, but not many people do that. But that's nice that he's already got a mature hedge all the way round pretty much, and yeah, looking really lovely. So there we have the tour of the garden house on the High Street in Fulbourn, behind the Six Bells pub. And if you like our content, then please click the like and subscribe icons below, and any feedback, please let us know, good or bad. Thank you.